Pomegranate and pomegranate extracts have shown positive effects on testosterone levels in men. A controlled cross-sectional repeated measure study on 60 volunteers examined the salivary levels of testosterone 3 times a day and at the end of 2 weeks of the study, after taking 500 milligrams of pomegranate juice per day. The salivary testosterone levels were significantly increased by 24% on average after 1 and 2 weeks of the pomegranate juice consumption in both men and women when compared to the baseline. Pomegranates are also rich in elagitanins, and these are metabolized into various products upon consumption. Preclinical studies identified the elagitanin-derived compound urolithin B acts as a strong inhibitor of aromatase, the enzyme that converts testosterone into estrogen, and this can help to improve the efficacy of testosterone supplementation. In a randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled study of 119 healthy young males aged 21 to 35, once-a-day supplementation with 400 milligrams of a novel composition of extracts derived from the pomegranate peel and from cacao seeds significantly increased the serum levels of the free and the total testosterone after 28 days. A second clinical study with 131 males aged 35 to 55 taking the blend also showed a significant improvement in total testosterone levels by 7 days and free testosterone levels by 14 days. Theobroma cacao, commonly called the cacao tree, produces cocoa beans, and these are rich in polyphenols like epicatechin. These seeds can also be processed into chocolate. Preclinical studies have identified the major polyphenols found in the cacao seeds can increase the production of testosterone and nitric oxide. Nitric oxide can increase testosterone levels by acting on neurons that are involved in the release of gonadotropin-releasing hormone, and this increases the levels of luteinizing hormone, the hormone responsible for testosterone production in the testes. Zinc is involved in almost every aspect of male reproduction, including testosterone metabolism, sperm formation, and sperm motility. A prime example of the usefulness of zinc was illustrated in a study on 37 infertile men with decreased testosterone levels and associated low sperm counts. The men were given 60 milligrams of zinc daily for 45 to 50 days. In the majority of patients, the testosterone levels significantly increased and the mean sperm count rose from 8 million to 20 million. Some men require higher doses of zinc to adequately suppress aromatase. DHEA is an important hormone and it tends to decrease steadily with age. A 2006 study assessing DHEA supplementation in men of an average 65 years of age found that the men experienced significant increases in testosterone and significant decreases in low-density lipoprotein. A meta-analysis of 42 publications found DHEA administration significantly increased testosterone levels, and the effects were more pronounced with increased dose and duration of treatment. Tribulus terrestris is also known as the puncture vine. It contains the active ingredient protodiazine, and this is reportedly converted to DHEA in the body. This DHEA boosting activity might account for the puncture vine's reputation as an aphrodisiac. Animal studies support the ability of the tribulus to improve sexual function. One reason testosterone production can decline with age is oxidative damage in the tissue that produces testosterone. A study examining the role of antioxidants in male hormone imbalance in aging men noted antioxidant supplements like vitamin A, E, zinc, and selenium all supported testosterone production. Luteolin is a flavonoid and it's found in various fruits and vegetables like celery, parsley, cabbage, and apples. Preclinical studies suggest luteolin can decrease the activity and the expression of aromatase, the main enzyme that's responsible for converting testosterone into estrogen, both in vitro and in vivo. In rat Leydig cells, the cells responsible for producing androgens in the testes, luteolin upregulated the expression of steroidogenic acute regulatory protein, or STAR, and this controls the transport of cholesterol into the mitochondria, and it enhances the conversion of cholesterol to testosterone precursor pregnenolone. Luteolin also effectively increases CAMP-dependent accumulation of progesterone, which is a precursor to testosterone, in mouse Leydig cells. Together, these effects can work synergistically to help to maintain healthy testosterone levels. The bioflavonoid chrysin is a natural aromatase inhibitor. Bodybuilders have used chrysin as a testosterone boosting supplement because it minimizes the conversion of testosterone to estrogen. Although chrysin has low oral bioavailability, its bioavailability can be significantly enhanced by co-administration with black pepper extract called piperine. One study showed red wine inhibits aromatase, thus inhibiting the conversion of testosterone to estrogen. The study attributed this effect to the quercetin and the other ingredients. In rats exposed to bisphenol A, a common environmental toxin that contributes to testicular dysfunction, the treatment with quercetin increased testosterone and decreased the estrogen levels. Other animal models have also shown quercetin is protective against testicular damage from environmental toxicant exposure. Lignans contained in the nettle root extract can help to prevent the binding of sex hormone binding globulin to testosterone. This can help to ensure the free testosterone is available for promoting male vitality and youthful sexual function. Nettle root extract is used extensively, either in combination with saw palmetto or by itself to relieve benign prostate hypertrophy. A study examined how essential fatty acids EPA and DHA affected sex hormone binding globulin levels in men aged 43 to 83. After controlling for the other variables, the researchers concluded that both the EPA and the DHA decreased the levels of sex hormone binding globulin in the middle-aged and the elderly men. While adequate protein consumption is vital to maintaining muscle mass, it's also important in maintaining testosterone levels. A study examined the relationship between diet and sex hormone binding globulin, and found that diets low in protein in men aged 40 to 70 years might lead to elevated sex hormone binding globulin levels and consequently decreased testosterone bioactivity. Mira puma grows in the Amazon region of Brazil. It's considered an aphrodisiac and an effective treatment for impotence. It's been studied by Jacques Warnberg, a prominent medical sexologist at the Institute of Sexology in Paris. In one of his studies, men with loss of libido received 1.5 grams per day for 2 weeks. 62% rated the treatment as having a dynamic effect, with 52% with erectile dysfunction rating the treatment as beneficial. In another study, the treatment was given to 100 men aged 18 years and older with impotence and/or loss of libido. A significant increase in the frequency of intercourse was reported in 66% of the men. Of the 46 men who complained of loss of desire, 70% reported libido intensification with the treatment. The stability of erection during intercourse was restored in 55% of the men, and 66% of the men reported a reduction in fatigue. Others reported beneficial effects, including improved sleep and morning erections. Maca has been used among the indigenous people of the Andes region for centuries. It's a reputed aphrodisiac and a fertility enhancer. Peruvian researchers conducted a randomized placebo-controlled double-blind trial on a small group of men aged 21 to 56. And the results showed, versus the placebo, the maca improved subjective reports of male sexual desire. The subjects consumed either 1.5 or 3 grams of maca or placebo for 3 months. After 8 weeks, improvements were noted in sexual desire among the subjects who consumed the maca. L-Carnitine is an amino acid derivative, and it might be more active than testosterone in aging men who have sexual dysfunction and depression caused by an androgen deficiency. In one clinical study, both testosterone and carnitine improved sexual desire, sexual satisfaction, and nocturnal penile tumescence, but that carnitine was more effective than testosterone in improving the erectile function, the nocturnal penile tumescence, the orgasm, and general sexual well-being. L-Carnitine was also more efficacious than testosterone for treating depression. Carnitine has not shown to increase free or total testosterone levels, however, suggesting different mechanisms were at play. For more information about herbs, supplements, and natural treatment plans, check out my website.